so it should be.
And the problem is, we could just like fudge it a little, but we already have 3/4 of it done. So if we do fudge it, I have to fudge it by going back and forth from one side to the other rather than following the pattern. And that's just like, I'm not gonna do that. There's no way I can do that. So what this means is I may have miscounted the width because we're off-centered somehow, or I screwed up the pattern. Either way, it's a problem. Like even this one I think is off because this is the center point here, and this center point is off by 3.
Okay. And what do you want to do about it?
Well, we have to hack it. We have to hack it down.
Okay. You know what I'm going to
start
do?
over.
I'm going to sit on this couch.
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
Is any of it good? Now, a circle is really 4 parts.
What was I doing?
Is any of those 4 parts good?
Well, at this point, like, okay, here's the thing. We either have to follow the pattern that's currently set by going back and forth and looking at it and comparing, which is like a nightmare. I'm not going to do that. Or we rip it down and redraw it, rip it down, recount it, redraw it from center points and only from the center points to ensure, because I thought we'd start from one side, we'd just draw the ring and we'd come back around full circle in one swoop. No, that didn't happen. And so the only way to guarantee we're not going to do that is to build off of those center points on the cardinals and only build quarters. But because we don't know where the pattern is messed up on any one of the quarters, we can't really just not tear them up and redo it because we can't guarantee it's not wrong. So in other words, we need to draw extensions on all 4 sides that's the exact same distance, and then we need to build from those center points. And we didn't do that. I tried to do it on 2 sides, but I think I miscounted, or we screwed up the pattern, or something. But either way,
you know what
the
I'm going to
edge
do?
is wrong.
I'm going to say it's my fault.
Oh, shit, I still didn't do the thing I was going to do. I keep getting distracted.
And I apologize that it's my fault.
All I wanted to do is put tools in my bag, and I can't seem to remember it long enough because I keep getting lost in thought. Oh my god. Okay, I finally have my tools. I can finally do stuff.
And Pop-Up Sir is now going to go play with the horn, because...
Yeah, I'm quite literally... Oh, we can't. Oh, no.
No, he can play with the horn. He's done it.
No, I was going to say we're just cut the outer ring free, but I can't because you filled it in. Oh.
Do you want me to get rid of the blocks?
No.
I can.
Maybe we just cut the rounded part off. And then just
Did you see his chat?
What?
Look at Pop-Up Sir's chat.
Replays of the stream. What am I looking at?
You don't see in your Twitch chat.
Oh, which one?
Pop-Up Sir, the last ones.
Do we either say fuck it and restart the ring?
I laughed at that. I thought that was funny. You may not think it's funny. I thought it was funny.
What's making me sweat is there's no easy way to restart what we just did. Because like if we're just doing the ring, we just cut the ring free and have bars deleted, and then we'd start over. But because we filled it in, it's like that we can't quite do that. We have to almost cut as much off of the filled in part as we would the outside part. So I guess we just do the outside part and then just hope for the best. But oh man, this is such a mess. Oh no.
Is there any way to salvage what we have?
There it is.
With maybe some...
That's what my brain is doing right now.
I mean, honestly, let's look at the top, okay? It looks fine. If we can make...
Though. You're not looking at the right spot.
Well, I understand that you're looking at it and the one side is bigger, but when it's finished, would it matter?
Yes, absolutely. That's the problem, is it'll look bad finished.
Okay.
So we're just gonna start from scratch.
I mean, if you want, I
I
can
just don't.
take out
The
my
thing is
center
I can't
section.
guarantee that my initial count was right either. So it could be an error in the original calculation, and it's so stupid. I shouldn't have committed to this without being
You could
100%.
color those and let bars take care of those.
Well, Bars is too busy building the fill-in parts to do that.
Oh, it's not grinding first.
Also, it can't reach all this.
True.
Okay, what we need to do is build a small grind ship. I'm switching gears. We're building a small grind ship to pick this stuff up and start over. Where is a spot I can build from? You know what? Maybe just
Well,
keep it emotion.
there's connectors
I'm
around
looking for 'em.
that block, and it's, I think,
Going
connected.
around the whole thing looking for connectors. Oh, here they are.
Those two are connected. Any others, I don't know, but these should be connected because I've been getting stuff out of them.
Oh, what a nightmare. Actually, God, you know what I ought to do? I got an idea. Hold
But I can honestly grind off my extra parts if that's the problem.
on. I'm gonna do this actually right on the tube so I get the maximum bars for this. I'm going to come over here. I'm gonna put this guy down. Put this guy down. Just gonna let us do this. Put a couple of these. Okay, bars, get to work. There you go. Projector XX. Why not? I need an axis panel. Yeah, my brain is melted right now, straight up. Like this pattern is destroying me. Okay, so what are we doing here? Projector XX. Yeah, that's the one. I want you to give me. Wait a minute. Hold on. I want you to. Do it. I turn it on. That's so frustrating. Give me one of these. But put it up there.
1, 2, 3.
There we go.
So you want 23 on the cards from the center circle.
I mean, I guess we could have taken a save before starting the ring, and we could have just restored the save point too. But I got an idea that won't make this so terrible. It's also why having this thing blueprinted is so nice.
So this circle is off too.
That's good.
I'm going to verify though. From the center circle. So this would have been flat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. So 23 is that. So this is from the center.
Well, and we need to
1,
count
2, 3,
from the
4, 5,
true center because
6.
well, unless we just grid straight out, that could be a way to do it.
16,
Okay,
17.
I have some ideas.
So this circle is 1 extra where I'm at right now. From that side over there. From the inner circle to the outer circle is 23.
Okay, so can we do like 4 posts that are exactly the same distance
1,
from the center?
2, 3,
Because the only way we can do a
4,
perfect circle
5,
is if we know that
6, 7,
the diameters or
8,
the radii that
9,
we're
10,
drawing from the
11,
center point
12,
is from the true
13,
center. And okay, that's what you
15,
were doing.
16,
Yeah.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So I'm going to put a block here. That's 23. From the centers, from the inside of the circle to the outside will all be 23.
Do you know that the inside of the circle is this equidistant from the center of the tube? I mean, I guess we
I
did that.
don't, but you guys did that. So
Yeah,
if
but we lined it up and we know that's a true circle because we did line that one up.
so I have to go from something, and honestly, the inside
But
of the
the inner circle's
works.
different on that side because it has the inner slope where the other ones don't. So be careful not to count that extra block because there may be an extra one there that the other side
They
doesn't
all
have.
have this flat part. I'm not counting the half blocks. I'm only
Okay.
counting from the full block.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8,
But you
9,
can do
10,
anything
11,
with
12,
welding the blueprint.
13,
Oh, you.
14, 15,
So,
16.
oh yeah, you were basically saying like working in with bars on is kind of screwing you up. It's just
Okay.
building stuff.
That's 23 on the 4 sides. Now, one side is a little too long, so I cut a block off. This side is a little too short because you have an extra block there. So I will put some extra blocks so we know that.
But see, but that's the center point of that circle there. You see why that? How? Oh wait, is that the one that's on?
That's the one you placed. This is.
Yeah, and I'm saying I'm wrong.
I don't think you are. That's 23.
How much from the center though of the vehicle
I don't know.
of the tube?
I went from the inside of the inside circle.
Okay. My concern.
I
Okay,
will
no,
check
let's
that in just a second. Let me just
no,
finish what I'm doing.
You have the right idea because if we orient to the inner circle, we're fine. Because that inner circle, we know we did that perfectly because it lined up. So I think you're right. We don't orient to the tube at all. We orient to the inner circle because we know that's true.
And this one is, yeah, this one is the one that's too far. This one should stop there.
So what I'm doing is I'm just printing off another Swiftfire and I'm putting grinders on it so I can quickly grind things up.
Yeah. I'm under the underside.
I could have just like,
apparently.
actually, you know, it would have been faster if I would have just like swapped out my drills for, swapped 2 blocks on my ship, just the drills for the grinders, but oh well. We've come this far.
Well, you do what you got to. I mean, in fact, what I might do is just show your screen so people can see somebody building something besides a platform.
That's not terribly interesting right now.
Better than nothing. Okay,
Well,
so
I
I have some blocks on the 4 corners. From the inside of the circle, they are exactly the same. This one, I think we have some problems with. So this is probably wrong. So I'm going to chop these off because they should be chopped off.
They're doing that bug where you disconnect, but you. Oh no, that's of course because yeah, I'm still connected. I'm just gonna go ahead and disconnect. Turn this guy off. Why are you grinding? No.
I didn't grind anything, dude.
No, I'm not talking to you. I was talking to Bars.
Oh.
Oh, I guess because I wasn't self-projecting. Duh. Okay, let me get this thing away from here for a moment, so that Bars isn't trying to build me. here, grinder. There we go. Projector. Bring in my blueprint. And then it's like 508, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we're gonna come back to here. So the sides you have the little vertical extensions on, that's where you've counted them out.
That is 23 from the inside of, or the full block on the inside ring in the four corners. So if you were not hitting those, then there's a problem.
Okay, I'm gonna cut the edge, the rounded edge off, and then we're gonna just have to redo the edge.
Okay. And so we probably have about another 28 minutes
No,
of
it's the
stream
blueprint
time.
that
So
is the problem. Oh, it's the blueprint that's the problem. I wonder if we, oh jeez, I wonder if we just like go into creative mode and make this ring using symmetry and then just blueprint it in where we want it. That might be the play. I'm not sure. The blocks on the end of the pole, is that the 23rd?
the blocks on the end of the pole are the edges, so you should not go any farther than that.
So that's the edge of the outer ring.
Yeah.
Okay, and if it's 23 on either side from the inner ring, I can't remember what we said the inner ring was as far as the diameter.
I don't remember. Do you know from the edge?
No, because I don't know the distance from the center of the tube to the outer edge of the tube.
Okay, so just a second, I'll figure it out. So it looks like if I do, I just need to get some blocks. Just a second.
Gobble, 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 gobble. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm gonna cut. I'm trying to leave as much as I possibly can. Take my plates, please. Come on, inventory. You know you want to.
It's building
Oh,
at the
that's-
moment, not that it needs to, but it's how I do my thing. First, I have to figure out the center.
This connector isn't connected. Okay.
The ones by the building, those two are, but everything else probably is not.
No, this one says it's not. It looks like it is, but it's not.
Why not?
I don't know. Looks like it might be on a separate grid.
How could I do that?
Well, at any rate, I can't move anything through it.
I don't know what to tell you. The inside one should work. The outside one, okay, fine, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, it might not be your
10.
piping, it might be the ship's piping.
2, 3,
Because the stuff that's
10.
in there
Okay.
won't come out. So, yeah, I think you're fine.
So you have an odd number, 21. The ship itself is 21, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's 21. So do you want radius, not counting the center block, or what? What do you want from the center of the thing?
Okay, it's 10, not counting the center block, making it 21. So the tube, outer edge to outer edge, is 21.
Yes.
Tube is 21 wide. So I'm just putting that in chat so we have it written somewhere.
So then you want what?
So then we add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for the airlock.
Now, just so you know, this block here on the airlock, I'm counting as part of the inner ring because it should be part of the inner ring.
The one that's not glass?
The one I'm standing on right now.
The one that's not glass.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes it 12 then.
Because that on all the other sides is a full block.
Gotcha. No, this side. Okay, so this side just we greebled it a little bit.
Yeah. So you got to keep that in mind if you're doing the rest, and maybe that's how we got off. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, so yeah. Okay, so tube is 21 wide. Then you add the airlock hallways. So that means the inner ring would have to be 21 plus 12 plus 12, right? 21 for the inner tube, which is the diameter, and then the length of either of the hallways, which is 24 total. So 45 blocks total, not including the ring at all. So it's the 46th block out that the inner ring starts. Well, hold on. No, that's not quite right. So it's 45 wide, so that means we're 22 out from the center point.
11, 12, 13.
Not 22, I mean, yeah, so if the tube is 22 wide, that means it's 10 radii.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
10,
the center,
12.
without counting the center of the tube.
Without counting the center block, it's 22 to the inner ring. So the inner ring starts at block 23.
Say 23 is the inner ring. Yeah, I agree with
23
that.
is the inner ring. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 4, 5, 6, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So from the central point, 45 is the outer ring.
And where did you count that from? Is that
so okay, if the tube is 10 radii and the hallway is 12 lengths, that's 10 plus 12, 22. 22 out from center, we then get this block, which is 23.
okay?
Right, tube is 21 wide, so the center block, if we count that as 1, we have to go then 10 out to get to the very outer edge. That's the outer shell. From the center point, it's 10. So if we say from the very center, we come 10 to get to the hallway then adds 12, so we're at 22 there. So from the central point, that makes this 23.
So
And from
this block right here is 23, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not counting the central block. So again, 10 plus 12 is 22. That gets us right to here. This is block number 22, not including the central block. Which means this is block 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. 45 is essentially the end caps, right? This guy right here. That marks number 45.
Okay.
And now that's from the central point. And the reason that matters, let me do there we go. There's a big old 4 or 5 on the outside to tell us, so that we don't forget. And so, yeah. What
It's
this means then...
SH.
Yes, SH.
Okay.
45.
Depends
At
on
any
which
rate,
way you're twisted. Yeah,
yeah,
it's funny.
it kind of looks like the katakana character for you, but a little bit backwards. That one, anyway. But anyway. So what that means then is we need to verify that if this is 10, then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, which makes this 23, the solid block. So yeah, I think, are we off here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 of those. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. But that's... Oh no. Did we get off on the inner circle?
Okay, guys.
Oh boy.
This was a fun stream. I'll see you all later. And,
I honestly am gonna say I think that we scrap the entire ring system and we build it in creative and we blueprint it, because I don't know. This is becoming quite problematic.
well, the problem is we're making a circle, and it appears that the inner circle, which is what we're building the outer circle from, was not.
So I'm saying there might be an issue because this side right here I'm looking at, it doesn't line up. It's one too long, but I don't understand how if the circle lined up. It may be that the tube is different dimensions on one side than the other, and I think that's what it is. I think it's shorter on this side, so it needs to be longer this way. So if that's true, then we need to not count that hallway. We instead need to count as if this is 23, even though it's not. Okay, I think I got it.
Okay, I'm going to get some oxygen and some other crap from Moshi, because we don't have that on our ship.
42, 43, 44, 45. So you are correct in this poll here. That is 100% accurate. That is 45 out from the central point, not counting it. The same thing as that one over
that's
there.
right.
So you nailed it.
Are the other ones right?
Oh, that's perfect. Right. Hold on. This one's good too.
Yay! If they're all right, I get a candy bar.
Alright, that would be the 23rd, even though it's the 24th, we'll count as 23rd. One, 2, 43, 44. I think this one's off by 1. I'm gonna recount it. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that's the one that's off. So 23, 24. So that would be assuming, we'll just pretend that that's 12 wide because that's kind of what matters because we're counting from this spot here. So that would be 23. That one's correct. Okay.